Hello planner friends, it's Christina again. Welcome to my second video. I feel like a pro. Okay, so today I'm gonna do a plan with me. In my Happy Planner, the Botanical Gardens one, I've taken out the first portion of it from July until January. So now I've started January. And I am going with this week. I'm planning out this week, which is January 23rd to 29th. What I'm gonna do, because the Happy Planner is so wonderful in this way, I'm gonna take out the pages here. So hold on one second. Okay, so here they are. I love the Happy Planner for this reason. It's really the only reason why I got away from the Erin Condren. I am hoping to kind of get into a little bit more kind of art journal-y planning. So I love the idea of being able to kind of take these out. So I'm gonna start, so before I start actually, I do planning not slightly different than other people, but I think I haven't seen a lot of plan with me's where how I plan. So what I do is that I kind of, instead of laying down a ton of the base, using the kit to kind of lay down a ton of the base for the week, I don't do a lot of that in the beginning, because my life is relatively hectic. I'm unable to kind of plan super far in advance, even like by more than a couple of days. What I do is I kind of throw down the washi, sidebar stuff, headers, any date covers, and then add in all of the kind of appointments that I know are coming up or things that I know have to get done on certain days. And then I basically use it as a place to kind of gather my to-do lists, or I add it to the running sidebar to-do list. And then at the end of the week, I kind of back plan. So it's not really plan as I go. Sometimes I do that if I have a night where I'm okay time-wise. I kind of sit down and kind of back plan the last couple days. But it's kind of memory planning, but anyway, and back planning and plan as I go and plan with me. So anyway, it's how I plan. So we will get started this week. I'm using this stunning kit from Simply Ginger Co. It is, I think it's a relatively old, it's not any of her new stuff, but I love it, and I love how well it goes with this week, the blue and the yellow. I do tend to kind of, it helps me narrow down what I want to use for the week based on what the colors are in that week of the Happy Planner. So I just love this kit, so I'm so excited to use it. It's a little kind of January blue cool, but it's also floral, let's think about that it's spring coming soon kind of mixture that I love. So that's that. Let's get started. So I kind of start kind of from up here and move down this way. So let me get rid of this second page here. So I usually then start with the quote full box, and I love to put it up in the corner to cover the calendar. So we'll do that. And, oh, and I've missed. So let's do that again. I'm surprised at how much I really liked filming my first video. I'm not necessarily like a let's share everything with the world kind of person, but I am a person who, like, I'm fairly open. I don't hold much back. Like, I don't, you know, oh, that's not gonna work either, but that's okay. I also love to talk. I'm verbose, as they say. I am okay kind of talking about myself. I love answering questions. I like giving information. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with being, maybe I don't think of myself as narcissistic, but maybe I just like to talk, and that's and about myself. So I'm gonna hopefully try and do more. Actually, I'm making my little to-do list here, and I kind of wanted to, I feel like this looks a little, see what I mean, where it's like, oh, it's too small for the washi that I used. So I think I'm gonna drill down one more, and yeah, I think I'm gonna choose this gorgeous blue color to kind of give myself a little extra framing space. There we go. So what I was saying before is that I find that I easily talk. Not that I will enjoy talking about myself because I think so much of myself, just that I love you know, sharing, and I think I love teaching. I was a dance teacher for years, and so I think that kind of comes into effect. I'm gonna do a checklist here. There we go. And I go back and forth whether or not I like to line up this checklist right underneath this, like to keep this all in line, but this gives me a little bit more space to write, and my handwriting is kind of large, so I like to kind of go like that. So there we go, that's a good start to the sidebar there. Now I'm going to lay down all my headers. I think I'm gonna speed through this because this can be a little monotonous, so here we go. Okay, and I'm just, so I do today at the top, because I sometimes like to use to-do lists kind of randomly throughout my spread. So if I use up all my to-dos, for me it doesn't make sense to have them today because that is the day. Maybe that doesn't make any more sense to have them up at the top either, but we'll go in with it. So for my weekend banner, so it's one of those that's curved. So what I like to do there, mostly if this didn't match the rest of the kit, but it does pretty close, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway, where I put down some washi at the top. And I think I'm gonna do, there's some glitter washi that is the same size either way. So let's do that. And the next one, no, that's a total lie. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm going to pick this up. Oh no, it's not picking up as easily. Oh no. Okay. All right, let's make it work. Like the love of my, well, not my life, but Tim Gunn would always say. Yeah, we're gonna make that work because the bottom's gonna cover it, so it's not gonna matter. Well, let's do it that way. Okay, so, well, this is harder doing it this way than I anticipated. Okay. There we go. It's the weekend. Okay. So let's take a look at this as it stands. So that's a good start. I'm going to, as I would, kind of write out some of the things. So I'm gonna, I have a brunch date with a girlfriend on Saturday morning. So I'm gonna do a little coffee cup there. because she will get coffee. I won't get coffee, but I am not a coffee drinker, but I love coffee dates, so go figure. So here we go. And I'm using, if you cared, or if you didn't know, is the Inkjoy gel, which I love. I know some people say that they have issues kind of a month in with things going dry, but I have yet to have any of that. The next thing on my list would be, I try and kind of, I'm not a person who would put like all the full boxes along here, all the checklists down here. I have started to kind of go with the flow. But what I normally do, at least to start off, is Monday, I will put a full box down to kind of get the week started. So I'm grabbing this one. And especially since I'm trying to kind of buy specifically for Erin Condren, or sorry, for Happy Planners, but often this is what happens when you get a kit that you love that they don't offer a Happy Planner version, so it doesn't fill the box, obviously. So I, to have them all kind of line up and then to have this weird space, I just figure I might as well just kind of go with it. So I normally just kind of do something like this. There we go. All right, so I do this week actually have to get my, let's put down the washi here. The other thing too with that is that this washi is made for Erin Condren, so it's going to be a little thick. It does pretty much match up width-wise, but the height is off. So that's why, again, putting down the full boxes or whatever, you know, it wouldn't quite work for me, but I know lots of people who do it and they make it look gorgeous, so that's great for them. So here's some more washi here on this side. Oh no, don't stick, don't stick. There we go. All right, so there's that. Okay, that's looking better. So the one thing I was saying before is because I've moved, I have to change my license to do an address change. So that's kind of what that half box will be, because I want to at least kind of look into what I have to do. So she has awesome icons. I love her icons, and I love her, I love how chunky, that's such a bad word, but it's kind of what I mean, how thick the lines are, and I don't know, I just love that. So it's a car license, so here's a little car signature. So I'm not necessarily going to get the license that day, but I need to kind of do some research into what I need to do, where the license place is around here. License, yes. Ooh, I always forget if there's an S or a C. So I'll do that. And then I have a few things for Trillia to do. I tend to do those if they're quick on my lunch hours, but kind of longer ones are kind of for the evening times. So one thing I definitely want to do before I get any more inventory in for my new orders that I've done is to actually look up how my inventory is doing, kind of make sure everything I have on hand is actually in inventory. So some inventory management, if you will. It sounds way more, you know, hoity-toity than it actually is. So what do I want to use for that? So this will be at the end of the day. So let's grab these cute box here. And let me write. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of thinking back to all the planners on YouTube who put down all their stickers and then write all the stuff in. I don't understand how you guys can remember what you meant to put in each box. That fascinates me. I would never be able to, so I have to write as I go. But good on you if you have that great a memory. Holy moly. So I also have customer kind of software that I use to kind of keep myself project management on track. So I'm gonna kind of do that on Tuesday. I need to kind of sort through it and look up what my next tasks are for the next little bit, because this is my last week. Next week I change over from one shop that I'm featuring to the other, so I kind of like to make sure all my ducks are in a row before that happens. So and then, since we did just move, before we moved, my house was more like getting into moving mode. So I wasn't doing a ton of regular cleaning. I was kind of packing a room and then kind of cleaning it and then moving on and then just doing pickup with the kids at the end of the day. So I want to get back on track with my cleaning schedule. So to do that, I have to make my cleaning schedule for this new house, because new house, new kind of way of going about doing things. So I think I'll use a little flag on Wednesday to, let's get you out of the way, to, no, I'm going to do it this way, to notate that I want to make up my cleaning schedule. So I had one for the old house, and then, you know, I had kids. So that kind of went out the window. But now I'm in a new house and I want to keep on top of it. So it's a little bit every day. I had that working in the past, and so we're gonna try and get that going again. Moving to Wednesday, the next thing I wanted to do this week is, so again, we just moved, so we got all new appliances, you know, everything is brand new. So I wanted to do basically a, how would you call it? So a maintenance schedule. So I want to look through all of the appliances manuals that we got, and I want to make sure that if something needs to be cleaned monthly, I have that in my planner. If something needs to be looked at every, you know, twice a year, that I have things spread out over the year. So I'm not all of a sudden like every spring having to do everything. I can kind of move things along that way. So I'm going to put down a full box to kind of, as because I'm staggering a little bit through my week with the full boxes. And then underneath, I would like to, what am I doing? I would like to, oh, I grabbed two. I'd like to add this guy. There's a little separation there. Sorry about that. My camera card just filled up, so I was filming too much. So now you missed a couple of things. I was just about to put down this maintenance schedule little sticker. I also put a meal planning sticker down because I like to do meal planning, and then grocery shop Sunday mornings. And then the other thing is Wednesday night, I'm gonna go back to the old house that we moved from, which we still haven't sold. So there's a whole closet full of baby things that my youngest son has grown out of, and so I'd like to consign those and grab some things from the consignment store. So I was just actually, I kept talking, so that was fun. And so I just wanted to kind of wrap it up saying that this is about everything for this week that I'll do in advance, and then either I will come back every so often in the evenings and plan as I go, or probably Saturday or Sunday I will go back and backward plan, memory keep, or, you know, a little bit of planner scrapbooking. So I hope you enjoyed my first plan with me. It was rough, admittedly, but learning, getting better. That's, you know, you learn something new every day, and that's been a good day. So thank you so much. If you have any questions or concerns or anything else, throw it in the comments. I would love a subscribe because I'm so new. But if you like it and want to see more, do that. And I will see you next time I'm filming. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Bye.